Do you agree with that, that when you look under the hood, you're seeing massive breakdowns that are reflective of a great deal of pain that people really gloss over?
I think that's fair, Lisa. I mean, I think Gina hit the nail on the head when she talked about small caps making a new low. I always tell people about small caps, even if you can't buy them, they tell you a lot about what's going on in the broader market. And I think what's going on is that they're really taking the brunt of the pain as regards to the big increase in 10-year yields that we've seen. Now, of course, the tech stocks and the big cap part of the market are getting knocked around by that as well. But small caps, it doesn't matter to how many charts I can show people suggesting that the balance sheets are not that bad. People simply don't want to hear it. And there's a view that small caps are simply not going to be able to weather the storm that's created by the surge in interest rates, whether it's 10-year yields or Fed funds. And again, I have so many charts, Lisa, that I've been showing people for the last 6 months saying, hey, small caps have done a good job of shifting towards long-term debt. The variable rate's down. The weighted average maturities are really not that bad, on average about 4.5 years. People simply don't want to hear it, Lisa. There's just been a long adage that small caps don't weather higher interest rates very well. And I think that's one of the big reasons why they're getting punished right now.
Lori, can you talk about sector performance within the small cap sectors? Because I do think that the sectors are telling an interesting tale in small caps that maybe we're not picking up in large caps.
So if you think about, think about it from a valuation perspective, I will say that most sectors in small cap look cheap relative to their large cap counterparts. But where it gets really interesting is on some of the cyclical sectors. So it's not just small cap financials that are dragging down the Russell 2000 from a valuation perspective. Healthy sectors from a fundamental perspective, like industrials, also look pretty cheap relative to large cap in the small cap space. Consumer discretionary stocks really look kind of left for dead. If you look at valuations there, they're deeply, deeply cheap, and they were actually really down around recession-type lows last summer. So we're really seeing that pain very, very widespread.